We're going to do a homeowner again. I really want us to get into the homeowner mode with these conversation practices. Especially now, this time of the year, a lot of people have this tendency, oh, we're going to wait till the end of the holidays. And so that's an objection that I do want to hear. And I want to hear you overcome that objection. I want to hear you go for that appointment anyways. Because the 80-90% of agents out there, it's easier for them to say, okay, well, I'll call you in January. Or I'll follow up with you at the beginning of next year. But don't allow yourself to kind of take that easy route. So you know what? Respect that. And if you do want to sell in January, I can certainly help you then. But I want to apply for the job today. I want to meet with you today. I want to show you what I can do for you today, how I'm different from my competitor, how I can sell your home for more money, less time than my competition. Okay? Mm-hmm. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Good morning. Can I speak to Audrey, please?
This is she.
Hi, Audrey. This is Carl Bishop with AE Realty. Giving you a call today because I noticed you on our website looking at a couple of houses. And first and foremost, Miss Avila, I wanted to thank you for using the site. Secondly, I noticed that you had some interest in a couple of properties, one over there off of Sherrill Drive and one off of Eaton Green. Is that an area that you're looking to move to, Audrey?
Oh, yes, I love that area. My parents live there, so I want to move closer to them.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, it's nice to live close to parents, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm curious, what's your current situation? Are you renting? Do you own the home that you're living in now?
Well, I do own a home with my husband, but soon to be ex-husband.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's why I'm moving out.
All right, I understand.
To get something for myself.
Okay, certainly understandable. So the house that you own with your ex-husband, are you guys going to hold on to that property? Have you given any thought to what you will do with that property once you do make that transition?
Oh, no, I think we want to sell it, and we'll go half and half,
Okay, good, good. Well, that's typically the best thing to do. That way, those affairs can be settled and done with. And the good news is, even though this is a tough process and a tough time to go through, the home that you've been in has gone up in value every year for the past 8 years. So that'll be a nice equity payout for you and your ex-husband.
Oh, wow. Well, it's good to hear that.
Yeah.
Because I want to get as much money as I can to start my new life,
I love that. I love that.
But I don't want to do anything. I just want to wait for the holidays to go pass, and maybe at the beginning of next year, I could start planning or thinking about it.
Understandable, understandable. I actually hear that quite a bit. So I want to ask you a few questions about the home that you would like to get into. And then we can talk a little bit more about your home with your ex-husband.
Okay.
So tell me, what kind of space would you need? How many bedrooms? How many baths? And what would you like in that next home?
Well, I would like at least two bedrooms.
Okay.
And I would like at least 2 bathrooms, but maybe with one I would be okay.
Okay.
What I don't want is a big yard because I'm not good with that. So that's just like a small patio in the backyard or porch, but nothing like grass or sprinklers or anything like that.
I don't blame you there. I'm not. It's not my favorite thing to do either. So.
Yes, and I do entertain a lot. I love cooking, so a nice kitchen would be a plus.
Very good, very good. I can already think of a couple of properties that would fit your needs right there in that 78257 area close to your parents. Are you open to condos or townhomes or anything like that as well, or do you want to stick to a home?
No, I think a home would be better, because if then I want to sell it afterwards, or I don't know, move somewhere else. I don't know. My life doesn't. I don't have a plan yet.
Understood.
What's gonna happen
Understood.
after my divorce, yes.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So we'll stick to houses with a little bit smaller yards. There's certainly going to be quite a few of those as well.
A townhouse would be fine. Something like that. I would like.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to ask a couple questions now because I'm going to email you some properties, Audrey, that kind of fit that criteria. And feel free to give me feedback on those. If you'd like to go see them, just let me know. We'd love to show you and take a look at them with you. But with regards to the home and the situation with your soon-to-be ex-husband, Have you guys actually started the process of divorce yet, or is that something that you were looking to do maybe after transitioning out of the home?
Oh, no. The process is already in process.
It's in motion?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we should be like done with that at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
We should be good.
Okay. I'm curious, and the only reason I ask, and it is a somewhat personal question, but it will really help us understand how and how soon and how we would like to sell the property. And so I deal with many people in this same situation, and typically the best thing to do, because even once the divorce is complete,
Yes.
you both will still have some stake and some say in that property. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to meet with you and Mr. Avila?
Yes.
I'd like to meet with you and him and kind of show you what we do to help people make this transition, how we can help you get more money and in less time than a lot of our competition. And Audrey, you do have options when it comes to finding an agent that's going to help you sell this property and transition into a new property. And we certainly would like to apply for the job today. We can definitely help you at the beginning of next year. But I want to come out and show you exactly what we can do and how we can help you make this process a very easy one with not a whole lot of headaches. So may I have your husband's name?
Yes, of course. He's Joe.
Joe. Okay. What does your schedule and Joe's schedule look like over this next couple of weeks? Are you working during the week, or is he off on weekends?
We're pretty busy because of the holidays and everything, and the divorce and making plans for that. But maybe the weekend, just maybe Saturday.
Okay.
After lunch.
Definitely.
Sorry to interrupt you. I don't know if he's going to be willing to do this because he has a friend that is a realtor.
Okay.
So I think he's going to talk to him about selling the house, or maybe he already did. But I would love to have someone on my side.
Understood.
To help me, just to make sure that they are doing what they should be doing, and for me to get into a new home.
And Audrey, it's always good to interview more than one realtor when it comes to selling the home. So it's actually a good idea that he speak to his friend that's a realtor. Everyone is different in how much experience they have and what exactly they do in terms of marketing a property, what skills they bring to the table in terms of negotiating the purchase on that property. And so I think it's great that he has somebody that he can actually get a second opinion from. And so I'll definitely encourage that when I'm able to meet with him. But before we get into actually completing the appointment, let me ask you a couple of questions about the home. First and foremost, what's your home address?
Yes, that's going to be 1411 Mesa Creek.
1411 Mesa Creek.
78248.
San Antonio, Texas, 78248. Very good. Now, I can go on the tax records and find out some of the basic information, like how many square feet the home is, and what year it was built. But can you tell me a little bit more about the home? Like, for example, have you done any upgrades to the home since you've lived there?
Yes, we just remodeled the kitchen a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I was telling you I love to cook, so that is the most important place of the house for us.
Okay.
And we turned one of the bedrooms into a study.
Okay.
So my husband needed a space to work.
Okay. Okay.
And we added a small pergola in the backyard.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
Is the backyard pretty good size, or is it smaller? Too big, huh?
Too big for my taste.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fantastic upgrade to the kitchen. I mean, that's the best place to invest money into a home. And so very good there. Well, it sounds wonderful. And Audrey, are schools important at all with this next move that you're going to make?
Oh no, my kids are already all gone to college.
Okay.
So they're gonna come back for the holidays or whatever. But
Okay. Perfect.
that's why I wanted like a couple of extra rooms or maybe an extra bathroom in my new home.
Fantastic.
For them when they come.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Audrey, I really appreciate the information. That's going to help me complete my market analysis. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take other homes in your neighborhood that are similar to your home that have sold recently. That's going to give us a good report to share with you and Joe about what exactly your home is worth, and then have a conversation with you about our marketing plan. I know you mentioned that Saturdays would probably be a little bit better. I've got my Saturday calendar open now. I've got an opening around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, or we could go a little bit later at 4 p.m. What would be better for you and Joe's schedule?
1 sounds good.
Perfect. So I'll be at your home around 1. I'm going to email you. I have your email address as audreyavila830@gmail.com. Is that still a good one for you?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Fantastic. So I'm going to send you a confirmation. I'll also call and confirm the day before. If Joe has any questions, because he may, let him know, hey, we're going to have a realtor over. Just have him call me, or I can definitely speak with him the day before if he has any questions or any time. I'm really looking forward to an opportunity to serve you.
Okay. I think he's not going to like it, but well, we need to do it, because I need to have someone on my side telling us how much the house is worth and everything. I really don't trust his friend to do that for me.
Well, yeah, I think it'll be a good way to do a comparison. He can hear what we have to say. He can also speak to his friend. And we want to earn your business. We want to show you how we're different from the average competitor, and the different things that we do to help you net more and have a more pleasurable experience while making this transition. So I'm excited to meet with you and Joe. And if you have any questions in the meantime, Audrey, give me a call and we'll see you this weekend.
Oh, yes, thank you. And we might be just in our pajamas. We're going to be decorating for Christmas. So just a heads up on that.
I'll bring my pajamas as well.
Okay, cool.
Just kidding.
Great.
Just kidding. We'll see you this weekend.
Oh, yes. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Audrey. Bye-bye.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Avila?
This is Mr. Avila.
Oh, hi, Mr. Avila. This is Rebecca from AE Realty. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, doing good. Thank you for asking. Well, I noticed you were looking at our website, and I want to thank you for doing that. And you were looking at some properties on the 782548. And I was wondering if you want me to show you those properties, or are you planning on moving soon?
Well, we were browsing online and we saw a couple of homes that interest us, but nothing that I think we'd want to jump out and take a look at right away.
Oh my God. Okay, well, no problem. Are you currently a homeowner?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. And what pushed you to look at these properties? They are beautiful properties.
Yeah.
But what pushed you to look at them, click on this one, even save them as a favorite?
Yeah, of course. So we've always wanted to live in the 78257 area code, zip code. We've been close to it. We're over here at 78251, and it's a good one. We've been here for about 8 years, but it's always been a desire of my wife and myself to be able to move to this area.
Oh, yes. Well, this area that you're looking at definitely has grown a lot in the couple of last years, and it's going to keep on growing, and it's a beautiful place to live. I understand why you want to move there. And when you say we, Mr. Avila, is there a Mrs. Avila or?
Yes. She's been wanting to move there even more than I have.
Oh my God. Well, this is a perfect moment to give her what she wants. It's the time of giving, the perfect time of the year. And what do you do, Mr. Avila?
So I've been an anesthesiologist for years.
Oh, wow.
About 3 years ago, we opened our own practice, and so I'm not really in the day-to-day operations anymore, but we're in the medical field.
Oh my God, congratulations on that. We love working with entrepreneurs, with business owners, and hopefully your business is going to be growing, I'm guessing. Oh wow, that was a big step. How long have you been doing it?
Yeah, so I've been an anesthesiologist for probably, almost 25 years.
Oh wow.
But I got into the practice, the owning of the practice side of it, about 3.5 years ago, and San Antonio is just growing so much.
Yes.
People need this help, and so it was an easy decision to make.
Yes, no, I understand. Well, congratulations on that and good luck. And I always say the anesthesiologist is the most important part of a surgery, because they get you to sleep or down and then they need to bring you back. Oh, well, yes. Excellent. And your wife, is she also in this area, in the medical area?
She's been helping me a little bit with the business, but she's primarily takes care of the family, the house, and for the past 20 years. Our kids are grown now, but she homeschooled them and did a lot for the family.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, teamwork, that's a key word.
That's right.
So what do you like about your current home, Mr. Avila? Tell me a little bit about it.
It's got plenty of space. I mean, we're sitting on almost 4,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
It's got a great pool. It's got a great view. view. It's over here in Helotes, which is a wonderful, beautiful area.
Yes.
But it was great when we had the kids at home. But now that the kids are gone, and our last one went off to college 2 years ago. She's over at TCU currently, and so it's just a lot of house for just me and the wife.
Of course.
We'd like to transition into a little bit better area. And probably a little bit lower maintenance home.
Okay, yes. No, well, congratulations on your kids going to college. They should be really proud about that. And definitely, well, downsizing is going to be a big issue. And I'm sure your wife, that's the reason she wants to move to a smaller home, because it's too much work, and you set up the pool and everything. It's great when you have the kids, but now I guess the maintenance is an issue for you guys.
Right. This next home, we do not need a swimming pool. As nice as it is, it just never gets used, and so it's not really worth the time that can be put into maintaining it and servicing it, etc.
Of course.
So yeah, just something a little bit lower maintenance, and in that area, that general vicinity there. But we're in no big hurry. I mean, our home is paid off, and so all we're really paying is the taxes. So it's not like something that has to happen right away.
Of course, no, I completely understand. But, well, as they say, it's better now than later. And especially, I don't know if you're familiar with the current market here in San Antonio, but it's a seller's market. Even as buyers are fighting over properties, they sell really fast. So we never know, we don't have this crystal ball, what's going to happen next year. So I would recommend, if this is something you're considering, we should start you in a plan, The first thing I would recommend, and I can do this for you, is I can provide you with a CMA, that's a comparable market analysis. So you can get an idea of what's going on in your neighborhood, what is the value of your home. And I'm sure that it's already paid, and it's been, at least if you've been there like at least 5 years, you should have a really good equity on it. Is that something you would be interested on, Mr. Avila, for me to provide you this value, this information?
Well, sure. I would appreciate any extra information. I am pretty savvy when it comes to like Zillow and staying up to date, through my tax appraiser. And so I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on what the home is actually worth. Because those tools are pretty accurate, right? Well,
those tools are pretty accurate, but the thing that they miss is that you need to look at the house, Something is the numbers, the comparables, the houses that have been sold or whatever, but your house has a specific condition, and that can bring or take value out of it. So that's why I usually, when I provide this information, I meet with you guys at your home. I can take a look, and then we can see how accurate this information we got from Zillow or from any other sources, how accurate it is.
Okay.
I don't know if you have done anything to your home lately, any remodeling, added something extra.
Yeah, we added a pool house about 6 years ago.
Wow. It's like a club, your house, I guess.
We added a pool house, and that was, I feel like, probably the last upgrade that we did. But I have to tell you, I do have a good friend that is a real estate professional as well. And I think what you're talking about, he came out and did for us about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
And so, I would imagine that he would expect that he get the first opportunity on helping me sell the home. And so I don't want to waste your time.
Of course, no, I completely understand. And for me, it's not wasting the time. I'm here to help. This is what I do. So any time that I'm speaking with you, with a client, with a prospect, it's time that is well invested. And we definitely recommend for you to get a second opinion. This is a very important decision, You're leaving your house, moving into a new home. So definitely you can go ahead and talk to him, speak to him, but I would want to be there for you, like on a second opinion, and apply for the job today, if you don't mind.
Oh, I appreciate. That's a good point. It probably would make sense to interview more than one person.
Yes, and I can bring you this report over. I can look at your home, and we can talk a little bit about it. And then you can always go ahead and compare that with the information your friend provided to you. Has he been in touch with you lately after that?
You know, we played golf about 6 months ago, and I haven't heard from him since.
Oh my God, yes, unfortunately that happens. And that's what I'm proud of. You know, I always keep in contact with my clients, with my friends sometimes. They even become friends, you know? So I try to keep in touch with them because you never know what's going to happen. Like in your case, you might want to move soon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you know, gosh, it sounds sounds interesting. Let me talk to my wife about it, and maybe we can. Can I call you back next week at this number?
Yes, definitely. What is like a good schedule for you? Do you work a lot when you're at your private?
The business is kind of running. I'm there maybe once a week for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, okay. So you're basically
I've got a fairly
free.
open schedule, and of course.
Your wife is.
Yeah, Cindy. She's got a pretty open schedule as well.
Okay, well, definitely check with your wife. But I would like to schedule something. You know, this time is really busy for us, and I want to make you a priority. It was really nice talking to you. So I have an opening this Friday and also a Saturday in the afternoon. Would something like that work for you?
I think
wife?
that would probably be a good time. Of course, I'll have to clear it with her first, but typically we stick around the house on the weekends.
On the weekends.
And,
okay. And what is the name of your wife, Mr. Avila?
Cindy.
Oh, Cindy. Oh, that's a beautiful name. That's the name of my grandma. I love it.
I have a feeling she'd get along with you really well.
Oh, yes, definitely. I just want to meet your wife. Okay, so I'm going to schedule something for this Saturday at 1. Would that be a good time for you guys?
I'll have to clear it with her, but typically,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, Saturday afternoon should be good.
Okay, excellent. So I set up the appointment, and I have an email for you, Mr. Avila. It's 123 avilaboy@hotmail.com. Is that a good one?
That's a good one.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to send you then some information on the houses that you were looking at.
Okay.
So you can look at them, and maybe we can even go and I can show you some of them.
Okay.
I'm also going to prepare the CMA for you, this report.
Okay.
And what is the address of your current home?
We're at 123 Summit Ridge.
Okay,
And of course,
excellent.
that's Helotes, Texas, 78251.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm going to text you my business card so you have my information handy. If you have any questions before we meet, just give me a call or text me. I will be happy to help you. Do you have any other questions for me?
That's it.
Okay,
I'll of course check with the wife, and
Yes, please do.
I'm sure you'll confirm with me. So
Yes.
if we need to move that around, can we be flexible there?
Yes, definitely.
Wonderful.
I'm going to give you a call tomorrow then to make sure that we're good for Saturday, and hopefully we are, because I want to meet your wife and I want to look at your home. It sounds like a beautiful place to be during the weekend.
I appreciate that. Look forward to showing it to you.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Avila. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good job.